Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Sag. Today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Sagittarius, let's get started. How does Sagittarius currently view this relationship? All right, Sag. So we do have the Ace of Cups. We do have the Four of Cups. And then we also have the Eight of Wands. But why? I feel like there's somebody here, Sag. I feel like there's somebody here that wants to offer you love. There's somebody here that wants to pursue a relationship with you. But I feel like you're very closed off towards it. Yeah, you're very closed off towards this opportunity and love that's presenting itself to you. Let's see why. Tell me more about the Four of Cups for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You feel like it's just going to be you just feel like it's just going to be a waste of time. You feel like it's just going to be a waste of time. I feel like you've invested a lot of time and energy, right? Towards love, and it has gotten you absolutely nowhere. And I just feel like you're sick and tired of like wasting your time. You're just sick and tired of wasting your time. So you're looking at this opportunity that's presenting itself to you now. Like, it's just here to waste my time. I'm just gonna end up getting hurt and disappointed anyways. So like, what's the point? You know what I mean? This always happens to me. I always end up getting hurt and disappointed. So I just don't wanna do this anymore. I don't wanna play this little game anymore. Okay. Okay. It's not that you're not interested in them, because you are interested in them. It's not because you don't like them, because you definitely do. It's just you're just tired of playing this game. You know what I mean? Where you turn around, you find someone you really like, then you give that someone your all, and then it turns out that it doesn't end up working out in the end, or it turns out that you end up getting hurt and disappointed, and you're just like, I don't want to play this little game anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm good. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. Okay. Okay. Let's look at this person a little bit more. How does this person currently view this relationship? Okay, so we do have the King of Pentacles. We do have the King of Swords, so the Five of Pentacles, and then we also have the Five of Swords. Okay, well, this person hasn't had the best of luck in love either. I am definitely getting that. I feel like this person's just as sick and tired as you are. The only difference is that they're just choosing to not give up. When it comes down to finding the perfect person for them, when it comes down to finding love, they're just choosing to not give up. You, on the other hand, you're just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm done. Been there, done that. Don't want to do it again. This person's very, very intelligent. I am definitely getting that. They're very, very intelligent, very, very career-oriented. Yeah, I am definitely getting that. Career-oriented, hardworking, and very, very intelligent. This is also somebody who's very big on respect and loyalty. Okay. Like I said, I feel like you like them. Don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like you are physically attracted to this person. I think this person has a lot of qualities, about them that you really do like. That's not the problem. The problem is that you're tired, okay? You're so sick and tired of turning around and giving a person your all, and then it just doesn't work out in the end. Or they end up abandoning you, or betraying you, or deceiving you, or you end up getting hurt or disappointed in some way, shape, or form. You're just over it, okay? You're just so over it, which is crazy, right? Hold on. Because in the Four of Cups, this girl literally has on a hoodie that says, over it. I don't know if you can see it, but you're over it. You're so over it. Okay, so we do have the Three of Pentacles. We do have the Six of Pentacles, and then we also have the Tower out here. Okay. I feel like given the last Tower moment that you experienced, and this Tower moment could represent a divorce. It could represent, a really bad relationship. It could represent, a breakup. So whatever this Tower essentially means to you, right? So take what resonates with you and leave behind, what doesn't. I feel like that was like, yeah, that was like that was like basically like the straw that broke the camel's back for you. Like, I feel like this last situation that you were in, like, you really wanted that whole situation to work out because you didn't want to experience another failed, marriage and a relationship. And the fact that it didn't work out in the end, like, that was just like, yeah, that was just the straw that broke the camel's back for you. That's when you decided, you know what, I'm done. I'm done, 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 done. I'd never want to do this ever again in my freaking life. Okay. How does Sagittarius feel about this person to the right of me? Okay, so we have the Hangman, we got the Seven of Wands, and then we also have the Ten of Pentacles out here. In regards to how you feel about them, and I was getting that, you know, and I already mentioned this, Sag, it's not that this is somebody that you're not interested in, because you definitely are. Like, this is somebody who's definitely your type. This is somebody who definitely has a lot that you're essentially looking for within a person. That's not the problem. You know, that's definitely not the problem. It's just, you just don't want to do this again. You just don't want to do this again, because in your head, you feel like history is just going to continue to repeat itself. You're either going to end up getting hurt or disappointed, or you're going to feel like you wasted your time. Like, all of these things are things that you just don't want to ever experience and or go through again. And a lot of you feel like that's just what's going to happen if you give this person, you know, a chance. They're going to either hurt you, disappoint you, abandon you, or make you feel like you just completely and utterly wasted your time. And that's just not something that you want to go through and or experience ever again. Okay, let's see how this person's currently feeling. How does this person currently feel? Oh, well, they really like you. They really, really do like you, and they really, really want to get to know you. The fact that this person has the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Wands attached to their energy, which with the Ace of Swords, the Judgment card to the Lovers coming out here, that's kind of telling me that this person's going to be very consistent and very persistent. This person may be under the impression that currently at the moment you're just playing hard to get. I don't feel like you're playing hard to get whatsoever. I just feel like you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay, of love, okay? But I don't believe that you're playing hard to get, not even a little bit. It may seem that way to them, but that's definitely not the case. You're definitely not playing hard to get, but I feel like this person's looking at you like you're playing hard to get, and you know, they love a challenge. This person may have Aries within their chart, but I'm definitely getting that they might be an Aries, or they might just have Aries within their chart, but this person definitely loves a challenge. I swear, dude, I don't feel like you're trying to like create obstacle courses for this human, okay? I feel like you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired, but I feel like this person's like, oh, okay, they're playing hard to get. I love a challenge, you know? It's like they think you're just out here creating obstacle course, like, you know, for them, and you're really not. You're just sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less, but I see them being very consistent, very persistent with you. I just feel like this person just wants you to give them a chance. You know what I mean? They just want you to give them a chance. And you're just like, no, 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 I'm okay. You seem lovely, but no, thank you. No, 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 thank you. No, thank you. I'm okay. I'm done. Okay. What actions? We have the Ten of Wands. We do have the Emperor. See, I'm like, I wonder if you're dealing with an Aries, or this person just has Aries within their chart, because they're very consistent and very persistent. I am definitely getting that. I mean, this person does also harness Emperor energy, which makes sense. Like, when an Emperor sees something that they want, they're not going to stop until they get it. Okay? They're not going to stop until they get it. This is that type of person that refuses to take no for an answer, is basically what I'm gathering. I think that you're going to be very impressed and very blown away by their consistency. Because, you know, we do see you making it abundantly clear to this person that you're just done. You're so done with love, it's not even funny. So they can, you know, clearly see, you know, the pushback coming from you. But in their head, like, I feel like they're like internalizing all of this, like, oh, they're just playing hard to get. But that's okay, because I love a challenge. Like, which I don't feel you're trying to make this challenging for them. They just think that you are by the way that I guess you're responding and reacting towards them, but you're not trying to play hard to get or make this like challenging for them by any means. I just kind of feel like, given what you went through, and this could have happened recently or many moons ago, because this Tower moment could have happened recently in your life, you know, as far as like this, divorce, breakup, bad relationship, whatever have you. Like, it could have happened recently, or it could have happened many moons ago. Either which way, regardless of when it actually happened, like, that was like the straw that broke the camel's back for you. Like, you were just done from that point on when it came down to love. So the fact that you got this person is very interested in you, and they're showing you like how determined, they are, and how consistent they are. It's something that I do feel like you're very, very impressed by and blown away by, and you weren't expecting either. Like a lot of you were just expecting for this person to just leave you alone the moment that you turned around and told them, like, no, I'm okay. Like, I'm so done with love. It's not even funny, but I wish you nothing but the best, but don't look over here because I want nothing to do with love. So please don't try to offer me love. Just stay away from me, okay? Just stay away from me. I'm pretty sure you're not telling this person to stay away from you, but I feel like they're coming and trying to offer you love, and you're just like, just back up, please. Look back, go away, leave me alone. I'm good, okay? I'm good where I'm at. Leave me alone, go away. But I think that you will be blown away by this person's consistency. I am definitely getting that, because I don't see this person just going away. You know what I mean? I don't. Like, I see this person, if anything, being very consistent, very persistent with you. And I do think that their consistency alone is going to cause you to like give them a chance. So you might decide, you know what? I'm just going to go on a date with them. I mean, it doesn't hurt, right, to go on a date with this person. I'm just going to go on a date with them. Like, I'm not going to run off into the sunset with them or anything like that. I'm just going to go on a date with them, because we already know what's going to happen. I'm going to end up getting hurt or disappointed, or they're going to end up wasting my time. It is what it is. Like, I'm just going to go on a date with them. I have time on my hands. I might as well just go on a date with them. Might as well just give them a chance. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to go on a date with them. So I do see you eventually caving in. I am definitely getting that, and giving this person a chance by, going on a date with them. And believe it or not, I do feel like you're not going to regret going on a date, with this person. I think that your date with this person is going to be so much fun. I think that you're going to find yourself, really, really liking this person on top of that. But I do kind of see you either which way falling into this mindset of, yeah, like I had so much fun. It was great. I really, really like this person. But yeah, no. I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to do this again. I'm not putting myself through this again. So I just kind of see you talking yourself out. You know what I mean? Of this opportunity and love that's presenting itself to you. So when you do decide to go on a date with this person, because you will, you're going to have like the time of your freaking life. And you're going to really like enjoy, yourself and being around this person. I do see you, finding out like, wow, like, I really do like this person. Like, I really do like them. Wow. Like this person, yeah, I really like them. But I just don't see you allowing yourself, you know what I mean, to go there. Like, I just kind of see you telling yourself like, nope, we're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. Okay, let's see what actions they plan on taking in your direction and are moving forward. What actions will this person take towards Sagittarius? Are moving forward. So we do have the Devil, which is something that I do want to look into. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Tell me more about the Devil. I think that this person, when you guys do decide to go on this date, because I do see you going on a date with them, that's kind of besides the point here. I feel like this person's going to learn more about you and discover more about you. And it's going to give this person like a better understanding of why you were the way that you were with them towards the beginning. Because I am definitely getting like an energy of pushback coming from you towards them. Like, here they are trying to pursue you and get to know you, and you're just like, yeah, no, I'm okay, thanks. I'm okay, get away from me. You probably didn't tell this person to get away from you, but you know what I mean. I think that this person's gonna have a better understanding of why they kind of felt this pushback, from you. And it does have a lot to do with this toxic and unhealthy marriage and a relationship that you were, a part of, obviously, prior to essentially meeting this person. So let's talk about this relationship and how this is going to play out. Okay. You and this person will reach higher levels of commitment. I know. You're just like, no, Milagros, I'm not doing that. I already told you, I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing this to myself again. Okay. I already told you that. I hear you. I hear you. But this one over here, like I said, it's just going to be very consistent and very persistent with you. And I think that their way of being is just going to blow you away so much to the point where it's going to be hard for you to just be like, it was nice knowing them. Anyways, I'm going to go about my life. Like, I just don't see you walking away from this connection. I just don't. I think that this person has too much of what you truly want and desire within a person. I get it. Your biggest thing is, well, what if this happens to me again? And what if that happens to me again? I don't really want to go through this. I don't really want to go through that. However, I do see this person giving you every reason to want to love again, and you will. Because I do see the two of you entering higher levels of commitment with one another. Now, here's the thing. It appears to me that you experienced a lot of trauma in this prior relationship that you were a part of, Sag. And I do see them having to, like, how do I want to put this? I don't think that you're doing this on purpose. I don't think that you're doing this on purpose, nor do I feel like you mean to show up in this manner. However, I guess the best way that I could describe how they're gonna find themselves feeling within this dynamic that they share with you is paying for somebody else's mistake. Okay, I am definitely getting that, because I do see them having to kind of like battle, I would say, certain things from you that this person from your past has essentially put you through. So there's going to be a lot of like projection going on your end onto this relationship, believe it or not, Sag. So whatever it is that you went through in this prior relationship, you're going to find yourself knowingly or unknowingly projecting things that this person from your past has essentially put you through onto them. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you were dealing with a pathological liar. You might take that out on them in this relationship, you know, by accusing them of lying to you about absolutely everything under the sun, when in all actuality, you know, all they're doing is telling you the truth. You know, I just see this person battling things that this person from your past has essentially put you through. So you're kind of like, in a way, taking it out on them. And I see them having to essentially battle that. One thing that I will say about this person is that they're going to be by your side through the good and the bad times. That's one thing that I really do like about this person. So even though they're going to find themselves battling things that they weren't anticipating or expecting to ever like go through or have to deal with, let alone battle, I see this person sticking by your side. You know what I mean? No matter how challenging and difficult things may get between you and this person. Again, you're dealing with an emperor. When an emperor wants something, they're very determined to get it. And they don't really care what life throws in their direction. They're very determined to get what they want, okay? And what they want is a happily ever after with you. What they want is a long-term committed relationship with you. So with that being said, this is not going to be that type of person that's going to turn around and just give up on you the moment things get hard or challenging. This is somebody who's going to stick by your side through the good times and the bad times. And I feel like that's exactly what you need by your side. Somebody who's not going to turn around and give up on you. Somebody who's not going to, you know, somebody who's not going to turn around and abandon you. You see what I mean? Like, I feel like that's exactly what it is that you need by your side. I mean, you are somebody that they do see a great deal of potential with. So with that being said, not only are they very determined to create this happily ever after with you, but they're also very determined to not experience another failed marriage and a relationship. That's something that they want to avoid experiencing, is another failed marriage, is another failed relationship. Hence why they're going to stick by your side through the good and the bad. No matter how challenging and difficult things may get between you and this person, they're not going to turn around and give up on you. And I feel like that's exactly what you've been wanting, is, you know, somebody who's going to be there by your side through the good and the bad times. Somebody who's going to put forth that time, energy, and effort towards, you know, making this dynamic between the two of you work, which is something that I don't necessarily feel like you've ever had. Maybe you've been the one that was constantly the one trying to keep, you know, a marriage intact and afloat, a relationship intact and afloat, and you were just dealing with somebody who could honestly care less. Like, that's not something that I see you experiencing with this person. You see what I mean? So this is going to be a whole new experience for you. I am definitely getting that. But this whole, like, I will never love again, I'm so done, it's not even funny. I see this person giving you every reason to want to love again, and you will. And you definitely will. And you definitely will, because I'm definitely getting that strongly. All right? So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.